life, the Bardo of the birth and living, there is then additional experience that we go through. This is called dreaming. And that this dreaming is one of the major part of our life's experience, or the period that we go. This is many times in Tibetan kind of teaching, openly you say that half of our life we sleep. In ancient time, must be true because there's not too much electricity, and so night is not too young. And in the mountain, maybe they sleep when the darkness comes. So maybe there's not too much. Must be that apply. But now, modern time, in American or modern time, where there's electricity, then I think we stay long late. But however, still it is very major part of our life that we spend as sleeping. And the sleeping is of course important for the body. In the medicine teaching, often said it sustains the body. It is nourishing the body. When it said it's rejuvenating the body. It's like sleeping, food, and then other exercise, and then as well as meditation, all those also one way really helping to the energy. And among that, sleeping is very important for the individuals, particularly those who are connected with the 5 elements, or with gross level on the desire in the teachings. Gods don't have to sleep in the teachings. Said, miraculous who are born usually don't need to sleep. They don't have to sleep. Their energy level, I think, don't really need to spend and sleep. But and therefore, even the God's name, one of the names in the Buddha teaching said, Namse, means always wake up. Always they wake. They don't go to bed. But desiring, in particular the human realm, we have to sleep. This is part of the sustaining, re-strengthening our body. And so when we sleep, most of the time we sleep. And that's why the teaching said here. Say we sleep with the dullness. We sleep with the, in one way, dullness is ignorance. So we sleep. So that means, of course, it is helping to the body to sustain that, but there is no really progress to our awareness, our realizations, anything. It's just we sleep. So now, for example, even we don't sleep in modern time as used to in ancient time, and we have the 100-year lifespans, at least we spend 30 years, solid 30 years, or 35 years to sleep. 35 years is a lot of sleep, of course. Sleep. And now, this according to Vedanta teaching, then it is skillful means teaching. Teaching, we use that time, not just only the helping good for the body, but also for our realization, for our awareness, our mind, realization. For that reason, the dream yoga is one of the very important, or the dream practice is one of the very important teachings in the Vedanta teachings. And again, to do these dream yoga practices or the dream teachings practices, this is again, we have to start with our mind, with our motivations. First, what is dream? Dream is, of course, everybody, we all know that. That is, I think, obvious. Because dream is like dream, or dream is illusion. That's that everybody knows that. But that is what we believe. This dream, again, to make dream yoga as a kind of dream practices, we have to start not where we are sleeping. We have to start where we are waking up, wake up. That is we have to start. In order to do that, we have to see these whole things, what we see. Subject, object, everything is a dream. Everything, even during the daytime, it is a dream. Because dream, what we call, it's a dream is illusion. This is illusion. This daylight, day phenomenon is illusion. And look, yesterday, day before yesterday, last month before last month, all those experiences, all those our kind of environment, our visions, our scenery, almost gone. Gone. What's really difference between those during daytime experience, last night our dreams? What there is a big difference. We look careful. In Buddha teaching on Guru Padma said, that was all the same as dreams. This is not just we have to think, Buddha said, Guru Padma said, book said, but we should think, what is really difference? Then we can go back to the last years, year before last years. In our sense, we have the memories until now. All our memories, all our that environment, each time those looks like so solid. Each time when we experience the same way as we are doing now, those are so solid, so real, so true, so unchanging, so strong like that. But all gone one after another, as like ripples. Ripple comes, each time when we see ripple, where that first ripple went, it just disappeared. Similarly, our experience that we went through is all like ripples. Ripples came and ripples gone. And we are here. We are now in one of the ripple status, and we are moving forward that way. Today our experience, again, ideal, all these things, mostly the same thing. That ripple tomorrow is coming to change. That's why time changes. We continually move forward, and all is just only in the memories. Memories. Last night our dreams, every had some dreams, is also in the memories. Our last year's experience, all that in memories. That's why Buddha said so many times in the teaching, throughout, everything is a dream. All is really like a dream. So this is, right now, we are dreaming. This is another dream, that we are dreaming. Not just we are dreaming, we are watching that we are dreaming, but our self is dreaming. Our own self is dreaming. We are the dream. I am the dream, and I am dreaming. So that means subject is dream, object is dream, and action is dream. All is dream. Truly, this is what it is. Then not just only the memory that we're thinking, but also the kind of philosophical thinking is all illusion, relative truth. That's what teaching said. There's nothing substantial, solid, existing. All is like bubble. I think those are not then what we call here. String theories. String theories. String theories, I think that's the like, modern terminologies. Has, I think, big meanings. String theories. What string theory means? You think string theories, you know better than me. String theories. That means illusion. I think it's nothing really solid existing. So then, according to that, all is going to the black holes. All is going to the black hole. And black hole is unseen status. It's like dream. That memory is in status. So what is really real here? Here, as we grasping like to have, there's nothing is substantially solid existing. From Dharma point of view, and modern those genuine scientists levels, everything is illusion. This is what this dream is. But even though reality is like that, our way what we duality mind thinks is so solid, so strong, so rigid.